What's up, y'all? It's your girl QueensteezTV, and y'all know I could not do Vlogmas without coming and giving y'all a story. Now, granted, it's not a vlog, but so what? Y'all know I still had to put these videos up in there. So y'all probably like, girl, why you dressed like that, girl? It's giving a club, y'all. So all I can say is it looked like I'm dressed for the club, but this story time is giving to the club up. To the club up. Yo, I got played so bad. Yo, got robbed. It's giving a janky promoters. It's just, yo, just meet me in the story, because this has to unfold. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know what the story times we giving over here. Give the video a thumbs up, and y'all know, meet me in the video. Come on. Alright guys, so yo, this story right here is the reason why, one, I don't go to the club, and number two, why I don't give people my money, because people are always playing with your money, and then when you give me that, when you snatch that, when you then you the problem. These little promoters, y'all better stop playing with people, okay? Because you're going to get a bottle. You're going to get... So, y'all, this occurred in, like, 2014. I was still in undergrad. And granted, y'all, I was still, like, green. So, let me see. 2014, let me see. I was 16 when I went to college. So, let me see time. So, I went to college in 2011. So, 12, 13, 14. So, I was, like 19 or something. I was like around 19 or whatever. So this is the gag. This is the gag. This person is now one of my exes, but this is the gag. My boyfriend at the time was the one who was giving this party bus to DC. Okay. So y'all, I'm not a club person. I've never been a club person, because the club it's too much going on. And like back in 2014, y'all know how now it's like you can buy a section, and you know, you can kind of be secluded with your group. Back in 2014, clubs really wasn't like that. So it was just like, go to the club and it'd be too many people around. So that definitely was not my scene. So I'm trying to support him because he is giving a party bus. I'm actually really, not interested in it. So I'm like, okay, I'm being kind of dragged along. I'm like, okay, why don't I invite some of my friends? So this is how the club was marketed, okay? It was marketed as, for $80, you get on a party bus, you get food, your entry into the club, and drinks. And of course you can buy your own drinks or whatever, but it was like you get a certain amount of drinks. I don't remember what was the amount of drinks, but it was like you get all this for $80. So y'all know I live in Maryland, so from Maryland to DC, 45 minutes, an hour or so, depending on traffic. So they really ain't taking you that far for $80, but cool, right? It's marketed as a party bus. So I get my friends, and I'm gonna just call my friends Shantae and Dirk. So, and Shantae and Dirk is a couple. So I'm like, okay, my man giving a trip, so let me bring my friends. But yo, and that's another thing, when y'all that on, yo, do not be going to the club. Do not be going to the club with your little boyfriend, or do not be going to the club with them. Just do you, please. Oh, please. So anyway, my simple self. So I'm like, okay, yo, we going to the club, blah, 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 blah. So I get my outfit, because I'm like, so granted, like my boyfriend at the time, girls they used to be on him. I ain't even gonna lie, because he used to play basketball. They used to be on him. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm gonna hit the step. Y'all see me. Big stepper, big steez. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hit the step at the club. So y'all, So it's all, I'm getting my outfit, my homegirl, she getting her outfit, because I'm like, yeah, sis, I'm gonna have to let them know I'm the one, and I think two. Time come for the party bus. Who get the flu? Nobody but me. Yo, I get sick for the party bus. So I'm like, oh, I can't go. So I'm like, you know, I got the flu. I'm not about to be in nobody club hacking. And granted, yo, I really, really did feel bad at the time. So I'm home. So I had to call my homegirl. I'm like, look, boo, I ain't going. I got the flu. So she like, all right, that's cool. She like, we still gonna go, whatever. So I was like, okay, y'all go have a good time. I'm gonna make sure, what I'm gonna call him? What was Ice Cube name in the Janky Promoters? Y'all seen that movie? Wait till I find their name. I'll hold up. Okay, yo, Russell Reds and Jelly Roll. That's their name. So my ex, that's Russell Reds and his big homeboy, his Jelly Roll. So y'all, so Russell Reds and Jelly Roll, they is just, you know, promoting this all over the place. This is like the old prehistoric Instagram. So it's all over Instagram, all over Facebook, word of mouth. Everybody come to the party bus, blah, 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 blah. So the night of the party bus comes. So you was to meet at this hotel, get on a party bus, which they said, once you on the party bus, you're provided your food and drinks while y'all ride to DC, okay? So this supposed to be your little, you know, excursion or your treat on the way to the club. Then you get your club entry, which is supposedly paid for with the money that you initially paid. So my friends get out there. They like, hey, we out here. Where we supposed to go? We don't see no bus. We don't see nothing. Can you call Russell Reds? So I was like, I'm like, okay. I'm like, give me a minute. Y'all know I'm hoarse. Like, I really was tore down. It was terrible. So I call him. I'm like, Russell, Shantae and Derek is downstairs. Where you at? So he like, oh, I'm up in my hotel room. We pre-game in the hotel room. So I'm like, oh, why you ain't tell me? You didn't tell me you was getting a hotel. But I'm like, okay, that's neither here nor there. You entertaining your guests. So I tell him, I'm like, he said he get ready to come down and get y'all. Because y'all know they doing something very sneaky. Because y'all know hotels, y'all ain't supposed to be hosting no pre-game parties and all that. And being at Russell Reds and Jelly Roll is cheap already. We know they ain't had no suite. This probably was a little hotel room. Yes. So, they get upstairs. So, I'm like, okay, so this whole time, my friend she's texting me. She like, they got some Royal Farms chicken. And y'all, Royal Farms is like a gas station here in Maryland. And right, that chicken is good. It's salty. It might kill you. It's very salty, but it's good. You know, it's good if you don't have high blood pressure. Let me say that. But anyway, she like, girl, put some Royal Farms chicken up here. And, you know, it was some mess. Basically, it was some mess. So she like, this the food? So she said it's all these people running in and out the room. Basically, they like, you know, take a napkin, pass the chicken wing around, like pass the bucket of chicken around. I was like, oh, that's not what it's giving. I was so embarrassed. So I called him. I'm like, Russell, what are you doing? I'm like, this is not how you entertain my guests while I'm not in your presence. He like, man, this is what we got. They acting all bougie, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, it's not giving it. So my homegirl and her boyfriend, they was like, look, we ain't staying in this room. They like, this ain't our crowd. Now, granted, y'all, my friends is not bougie, but he used to just do like way too much. He used to do way too much for me. So they like, look, we going down in the lobby, or we can wait in our cars until the party bus get here, because we ain't got time. So y'all, I'm laying back in my bed, drinking my tea, eating my soup. My phone get the ringing again. I'm like, hello? They like, girl, why is the coach bus out here? I was like, a what? They was like, it's a coach bus. I was like a coach bus? I was like, maybe it's like tricked out, like Pimp My Ride, like a coach bus. They was like, sis, no, this is a coach bus. So I'm just so confused because I'm like, this man said it was a party bus. So y'all know what a party bus, I don't know, y'all should know the difference, but if you don't know the difference, a party bus is like one of them little short buses. Usually when you come on, it might be a little table at the front, but the seats go around in a U. Sometimes there's a stripper pole in the middle. It's a bus where you can have a good time. No. This was a coach bus. You know, like the ones you go and get shopping trips or your mother take the casino trips on. You know, you sit 2x2 with the bathroom in the back. So come to find out, so I call him, I'm like, yo, y'all got a coach bus? So mind you, before all of this, when I told him I wasn't going, I was like, give me my money back. So he like, I can't give you your money back because we had to pay that towards the club and pay that toward the bus and all that. I can't give you your money back. So I'm like, you didn't give me my money back. So my friend says, all these people start coming out of nowhere. They getting out the cars and all this stuff. So originally, I was told maybe it was about 30 people were so going. So a coach bus clearly fits more than 30 people. Let's just say the coach bus have 60 people on it. Okay. So the seats to the coach bus were oversold. Now, if you only accounted for 30 people allegedly, and then 60 people show up, that means that it's double, correct? So at $80 per person, because I'm like, well, how you couldn't give me my money back if y'all oversold the seats that y'all had? That was the part that I wasn't understanding. So my homegirl said, so it was more than 60 people. Because my homegirl was like, yo, we ain't got no way to sit. So I was like, what you mean? I'm like, if he said it was a party bus and ended up being a coach bus, y'all should have room to everybody sit one seat to themselves. I ain't get it. So she's like, no, it's nowhere to sit. So she told me the bus is full and they start packing people in cars. So y'all, they mad. They keep calling me trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know what's going on because I ain't dead. So I'm calling him. He getting irritated. He drunk. I'm like, look, somebody better tell me something. But in the back of my mind, the whole thing just goes to, why y'all couldn't give me my money back? So y'all, let's do a little bit of math. Because I was really home. Because I had to get up out of my sick bed. So I'm really calculating like, okay. Okay. So I'm like, y'all said only 30 people were showing up. Y'all got a 60 passenger coach bus instead of a party bus because y'all oversold the tickets. But in reality, 80 people showed up. So I'm like, okay, if y'all charge $80 per person, let's do a little math, okay? 80 times 30 is what? $2,400. And if y'all had a bus for 60 and that bus was sold out, that's double that. So that's $4,800. And if it was 20 other people that could not fit on a bus, how much money is that? Let me see. $6,400 that y'all had for a coach bus and people to ride in their cars. You don't give me my money back. So, yo, I mean, the math was not mathing. So I was just like, I'm gonna need you to come up with a better excuse as to why I can't get my money back. And y'all probably like, girl, shut up. It's $80. But no, this was back in 2014. $80 was a lot of money for a college student. And that was from my refund check. Yes, I wanted my money back. Not the refund check. I wish I had one of them about now. If anybody got a refund check, cash at me if y'all like this story. It's like, no. But yeah, so y'all, at this point, I was like, I told my homegirl, I said, yo, call me when y'all get back or when y'all are almost back to Baltimore, because I was ill. I was famous. I told her, I said, you know what? Matter of fact, put him on the phone. So he like, what you want? You keep, I'm trying to run a business. I'm like, you ain't running no business. I'm like, cause you a janky promoter. And you oversold the tickets. I said, you better give me my money back when you come. Yo, click. He gave me the boots to the bye-bye. He straight hung up straight in my ear. I called my homegirl back. I'm like, did he just hang up the phone on me? She like, yeah, he sure did. Yep. I said, okay, cool. I said, call me. I said, call me when you're on your way back to the hotel. I said, text me the address to the hotel. I'm going to meet y'all there in the parking lot. Yo, sick as a dog. But you know what? I wanted to fight. So the night progresses. So I'm laying down. But I got my ringer turned up on high. So when she texts me, I can hear that bloop. So I can hear that bloop. So I can get up and I can be en route to the hotel. So y'all, she texts me. She doing a bit much to have a girlfriend. He getting a little too friendly with these girls. I don't like that for you, sis. I'm like, you know what? I was like, it's on like popcorn already. I'm like, cause you straight, like, you don't disrespect me in my presence, but you definitely are not going to disrespect me outside of my presence. So I told her, I said, please don't worry about it. I said, please hit me when y'all are almost back. Yo, I map quested how far it was from where I was to where the hotel was, because when she told me, I was like, let me know when your ETA is 30 minutes. I was going to take me about 30 minutes to get there. Let me know so I can meet y'all there. It was giving all black sweatsuit and black Timbs because I was ready to. So, y'all, I guess they finally get to DC. She texts me again. So, I don't even know what club it was. It might have been, is it a club in DC called Park? Like, back then. It might have been something like the Park or the Plaza or something like that. I don't know, because I don't do the clubs. And I went to the club in DC back then before. It was not giving what it was supposed to get. I said, oh, no. So, it probably changed since then, but I don't know. So she's like, we gotta pay, I think it was like $120 or something to get into the club. Now he done bamboozled 80 people. So remember, y'all, they said included in your little $80 was your ride, your entry into the club, a drink from the club, but all you got was cheap Pinnacle and Everclear in a hotel room and Royal Farms chicken. So she like, mind you, these girls got heels on, all this stuff, y'all. So they getting off the coach bus. And imagine how stupid they all looked getting off of a coach bus in DC in club clothes. Yo, I guarantee y'all look very stupid. I'm glad I didn't go because that look very stupid. So they getting off of a coach bus in DC with club clothes on. I would keep saying that because I want y'all to visualize how dumb they all look. except for my friends, but all his friends, how stupid they look. And then they standing in line, cause he claimed it was the VIP. They was going to walk straight in. I mean, looking like that, man. When I walk through, get in line. Somehow, she like, yo, my feet hurt. I'm standing here, bro. So of course, all the people complaining. They like, I ain't paying no $100 and some to get into the club. We already gave you out money. Blah 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 blah. Then she tells me that it must have was like a stripper clubs or something. I don't know. So she tells me like, they like, oh, well, let's walk up the street and see if we could get in there. So she like, they walk up the street, like, it's too many of y'all, no. So then they like, well, let's go try this club. So my friends and her boyfriend was like, look, what time the bus leave? So they might have been like, oh, the bus leave at 2 a.m. whatever. He was like, all right, bye. So they just paid the money. He just paid the money to get into the initial club that they were supposed to go to. And he was like, I don't know where everybody else went. He was like, we went to that club. They had a good time. They came home. So I'm calling him. I'm like, yo, what type of mess is you running? Like, what's up with you? So mind you, my homegirl is, she just like, yo, she like, yeah, you definitely need to check him. She like, cause he doing too much with these ladies. He like, and she like, and they look a mess anyway. I was like, yeah, I said that's his speed. This the best he ever did. So I'm like, I can't even take this, but I'm like, sis, please, when y'all on your way back, give me a ring. So y'all, I fell asleep. Cause mind you, I'm sick. I fell asleep. But I heard my ringer go off. Bling. She like, we on our way back. I put on my black Timbs. I put on my all black sweatsuits. Cause I was finna jump out on something. I tied my hair up. Had my wrap. I wrapped my wrap. Put my scarf on. Cause I'm like, whatever at this point. Cause I'm like, all his little chicks or whatever, they might try to jump in. They might don't know who I am. And they might just see me straight mink. Straight minking them. So I'm like, they might try get me or whatever. But I'm like, it is what it is, whatever. I was war ready. I came ready for war. So y'all, I'm sitting. I get there quick, fast, in a hurry. I'm sitting in the parking lot. Waiting. So the bus finally put up. I jump out. I'm like, pull up by myself, Miss Purdy. Don't need no army. I ain't got no love for these. I ain't Barney. Embarrassed. Show on stage. I'm on somebody. Any chin my way. You gonna be sorry. I go to the bus. I'm like, bop, bop, bop. Where Russ at? I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight over $80. I'm ready to fight over you playing my friends. I'm ready to fight from you hanging up on me. It's about to go down. So he come stumbling out the bus. He had braids. Give me that. I was just so mad. I was like, bah, give me that. I'm like putting him in the head. Like, he like, man, stop playing with me. He swiggled out of it. He like, stop playing with me. I'm like, look. What you doing? I'm like, why I'm hearing all this, hearing all that. I'm sick, supposed to be in my bed chilling. Like, what's up with you? So his little homegirls, I don't know who they was. I'm like, baby, not talking to none of y'all. Not for real. Not talking to none of y'all. What's up? They like, oh no, we just saying, I don't need you to say nothing, please. Bye. So his sister come over there. His sister like, oh, chill. What's up? Cause I don't like you anyway. So y'all, I came through and cleared it, okay? Cause what? Y'all didn't Jelly Bro had the nerve to, they always try to come step to me. I'm like, what? Jelly, please. What y'all get ready with me? Nothing. He like, man, come on. Let's talk. I'm about to. No, let's not talk. If you ain't talking about dollars, it don't make no sense. If you ain't talking about giving me my dollars, It don't make no sense. So y'all, after that, I was like, you know what? I said, I am done with this fool. But y'all, so I was trying to still get my money back. So I was like, okay, I was like, I'm gonna have to reverse the plan. Like, I'm done with him, but I'm gonna have to try to, you know, extort him to get my money back in one way or the other. But yeah, that never happened. It's gonna be 2022 and he still got my money. And he be laughing about it now. He like, man, I ain't rob you. You definitely robbed me. Y'all, drop that in the comments if he robbed me. He definitely could have gave my money back. Like, y'all oversold the tickets 2 times over. And it was like, for real, if I would have paid with my card, I don't be doing stuff like this, but if I would have paid with my card back then, I would have disputed that charge because that was fraud. And I know he be watching my videos. So, you and Jelly Roll better come up with my $80. Christmas, 'tis the season. So 'tis is no better time than now for you to give me my damn money back. And how many years ago was that? 2014 is going to be 2022. Please add interest. Please add interest. Mama actually wants an iPad. So, make it do what it do. And I won't release your name. Buy me an iPad. So y'all, now it's time for me to get my get back. Buy me an iPad. And I won't release your name. If not, I'm going to release your name. Okay? Don't play with QueensteezTV. But y'all, ladies, watch out. Y'all, don't never do no, like, party bus mess. Because these guys, they just be lying. They hit a quick lick. And I think, honest, to this day, they still be doing these damn buses where they be getting over on people. Y'all, I fell for it back then, back in college. Now that would never happen. I mean, never happen, okay? But that's the end of this story, y'all. I had to go turn up real quick. And I turned up for nothing because I didn't even get my money back. That's the worst part of it all. But anyway, I still look good. I still look better than everybody that was doing that bus. They still ain't messing with the QueensteezTV. And yeah, Merry Christmas. It's like, no, y'all. If y'all like this story, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna go get prepared to drop something nice for y'all tomorrow. Bye.